Hello, Gemini. Welcome in, guys. We're going to take a look and see what is going on for you. This is your January 2026 overview. General readings only take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. We're going to start off and go directly into love. What is happening for you when it comes to love? What should you anticipate for the month of January? Let's see. Okay. For some of you, there's a new connection that's coming in for you, and I feel like there's like this moment of wanting to just take a leap of faith towards it. You have the page of cups here followed by the Fool card here. That could be an Aries here that you're running into. Oof. For some of you, the new connection is somebody that you know already. You got liberation. So it could be somebody that's wanting a second chance with you. You got Scorpio energy here. What can Gemini anticipate? Okay, Magician to the King of Pentacles. I feel like this person is, the way that this person is coming towards you, they feel like they have all the tools that they need in order to make this successful, and they want to fully commit to you with that King of Pentacles. And maybe it's not like full commitment, but they do want to put in all of their efforts into making this work. And I feel like whatever this is here, you, Gemini, are feeling very empowered by this connection here. Give me more. You got the Hanged Man. You also have the Death card. Yeah, for some of you that you do know this person, and it feels like you've been waiting on this person for a while. You got Pisces energy and Scorpio energy, and it feels like this is finally changing for you guys. So for some of you, this could have taken place during Scorpio season, that maybe there was some transitions that happened between the two of you, but it does look like this person is coming in to try to heal the connection. Okay. Now, if this is a new person for some of you, and this isn't an old person coming in, then this could be that this person has gone through something before they're coming towards you, but they're coming towards you healed. Okay. Give me more on what Gemini can anticipate in love for the month of January. Okay. Whose energy is this? There's somebody here that's very impulsive. They're not thinking things through. And maybe you feel like it's this person, but give me just a second. Nine of Wands. Oh, it is this person. So Gemini, your energy is more standoffish, even though this person is like, I'm ready to go. Let's take it to the next level. You know, this person is like, I'm coming in and I'm fully prepared for this relationship. They're wanting to proceed forward. You have that Chariot there. I feel like you are taking a stance of like, I don't really trust you. And maybe it's not that deep. Maybe it's that I don't really trust the situation. I'm trying to see how things are. I feel like you're kind of guarded because you're in this stance of not wanting to repeat the past, and also feeling a little bit vulnerable, something from the past. Now, like I said, if this is with somebody that you already know, you're kind of standoffish when it comes to jumping into it because you're like, you're moving too fast. I don't know what your intentions are. And so you might be a little apprehensive when it comes to dealing with this person. What's the outcome for Gemini when it comes to love in January? What's the outcome with this situation? Temperance in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles. So I do feel like you're not going to shut them out. But what I do feel like is you're also saying it's not the right time for you to be fully invested in me. So it feels like there's not necessarily a consistent type of energy that's there, simply because you're trying to get to the truth of the matter. I just feel like you're kind of approaching this as like, I'm not really sure if I should trust it. And so you're wanting to collect as much information about the whole situation before you decide to buy into it, I guess. Okay, let's go into career and see what is going on for you in January with career. Oh my goodness. What is going on with Gemini for career in the month of January? Took two, didn't mean to. Uh, Beware your mouth. You have the strength card in the reverse, followed by the five of wands. This is saying I'm not holding back, and I might say some shit that you don't like. So you could be dealing with somebody in your workplace that is a Leo. Maybe you have Leo in your chart, but it looks like you're having a very hard time with restraining yourself because there's some sort of challenge that's going on here. What's the challenge? Give me what that five of wands is, please. The tower in the reverse, page of wands and the I don't know. Whatever it is, I feel like it's something here to where you're trying to keep your mouth closed. You're trying to hold back on what you want to say. You got page of wands here in the reverse. This is also kind of reiterating the fact of like pages are the messengers. So I feel like it's something heated that you may say that could possibly cause a tower moment. I almost feel like you're trying to keep back from telling the truth about something. Hmm. Give me more. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you, you just feel like it's very one-sided and you're ready for stability with where you are, where you currently are working. Yeah, it's like you're for some of you, I feel like you're pulling back. You're pulling back to preserve your stability as well. Okay? Now, there are some of you that may be looking for a new place of employment, and maybe you have found it with that Four of Wands, because that could also be initiation to something that is more solid and structured. You also have the Nine of Cups here with the Nine of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Wands in the reverse. King of Cups in the reverse. For some of you, it is that you maybe withdrawing from doing things at work. It's like you're like, you know what? I'm going to go find my happiness. I'm going to go find my contentment. For some of you that aren't necessarily walking away, this could just be that you're preserving your energy just because you're finding other things or finding happiness within yourself, but you're pulling energy away from work. Pulling energy from because I feel like for some of y'all, your workplace uses you and you're sick of it. And so, in order for you to start feeling happy about the situation, you're not giving 100% as much as you used to. Like the drama might be that somebody at work is trying to play you, trying to make you do more things, trying to put more responsibilities on you that you don't deserve. Hold on. Yeah, I see you finally like you're putting your boundary up. You're going to make them respect you. Anything else for the workplace? Chariot. Queen of Cups. What's that Chariot? Moving on. I feel like some of y'all are moving on to something that is much more fulfilling for you. There are some of you that are. Yeah, you got justice here where it's like you're finding you're claiming justice in the situation. Okay? For some of you that it's moving on from the situation, like your efforts assist with making things much more smooth and calm, but for others of you, you're just walking away. You're simply just walking away. You've gotten something else. Okay, let's go on to whatever comes out in the month of January. What are some messages that Gemini needs to know in the month of January? What are the messages that Gemini needs to know? Four of Wands to the Eight of Swords. Oh, there's some sort of initiated step or something that you're wanting to initiate, but I feel like you're overthinking it entirely too much. Like it's a feeling, yeah, you need to move. This is kind of like Spirit is saying don't overthink it, because you can overthink yourself into analysis paralysis and not move. You need to just take that action, make that movement. I feel like once you do, a lot of things start to fall into place very quickly for you. What else? You got Temperance here, and you have Queen of Cups. Give me more on that Queen of Cups. Ace of Swords. To the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There's some sort of truth that comes in regards to either someone not nurturing the connection, the reason as to why this person didn't nurture the connection. And I feel like whatever that information is that comes in, it allows you to find some sort of peace. You find some sort of peace, some sort of calm. You're much more empathetic to the situation than you would anticipate. I feel like whatever this is, or whoever this was, I just feel like this person felt very lost with the Two of Wands that's there. And that could be the reason as to why you're like a little bit more understanding as to why somebody did what they did. Give me more. It was almost like it was divine intervention or divine protection, the reason as to why it took place. Redirection. Oh, you got the Queen of Wands here with the Three of Cups in the reverse. There's somebody here that is so attracted to you that it's almost overwhelming to them, and they cannot help but look at you, acknowledge you. I also feel like it's interesting because I feel like whoever this person is that is seeing you for who you are, you're radiating, you're very magnetic at this time. They are also like really fucking sad. So I feel like this may have been somebody who they're acknowledging that the connection didn't go as planned. They feel very disappointed. They're seeing you radiating and being authentically you, being very independent and strong and just going after what you want. I feel like somebody is in the blues about you, to be honest. All right. Anything else? You have the Nine of Wands here in the reverse. You also have the Hierophant here. For some of you, it's like there's something here that you no longer push against, and it's like you become much more disciplined and much more dedicated in your craft. Like I feel like there's a discipline here with this Hierophant. You're becoming much more serious about something that you're working on. For others of you, when it comes to relationship, I feel like somebody's opening up to the idea of long-term stability and connection with you. Could be a Taurus. You got Taurus energy here with that Hierophant. All right, let's go on to all signs, their sign. All right, all signs, their sign. If you're dealing with an Aries. Ooh. This Aries is really taking a look, and I feel like they're taking inventory in relation to you guys, the two of y'all's reciprocity. It makes them want to plan ahead for the future for you two. Like they can see something in the distance for you two. It's a very, for them, they feel like it's a very supportive connection. If you are dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus is avoiding drama with you. They're avoiding challenges with you. They say that they just want to heal from this. Now, for some of you, it doesn't mean that they're necessarily avoiding you. Like maybe they're avoiding arguing because they just want to heal the connection. Take it as it resonates for you. If you're dealing with another Gemini, that Gemini feels like this is unfinished business. They're wanting to build with you. They're wanting some sort of collaboration or teamwork. If you are dealing with a Cancer, this Cancer I feel like they're waking up to the idea that they are, oh, goodness, I feel like they're in love with you. You got that King of Cups here. You're going to see changes within the Cancer. They're feeling much more vulnerable, but like a stability with that. It's not necessarily something that's weak. That Death card has shown that they've gone through, ooh, I don't know if I froze there, but that Death card there shows that they've gone through a major transformation. If you were dealing with a Leo, the Leo I feel here is they're going within themselves to find answers in regards to the connection and how they can move things forward. I feel like they're wanting to move things forward, and so they're kind of like going inside of themselves to find answers. If you are dealing with a Virgo, I don't know why this Virgo's not doing anything. Like they feel like, okay, so number one, actually, I do know why. They feel like you have the upper hand. You have the Magician here followed by the King of Wands in the reverse. They feel like you have the upper hand. It makes them feel a little bit less confident in how they can move forward or move in the connection. I feel like this person is used to people chasing after them for some reason. If you were dealing with a Libra, something is going to come out with that Libra, something that they have kept inside. I don't know if this is emotions, or I don't know if this is just like a secret that they were not wanting anyone to know. But I do feel like you're going to find something out about this Libra. It's like information that they've been sitting on is going to either leak out. And I don't think that this is something that they wanted you to know. If you were dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio feels like you guys can work on this, but they also feel like you guys need to implement boundaries. So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, if the Sag is not communicating with you, they may end up breaking no contact because they're having a very difficult time with restraining themselves. Like they don't want to hold back. I do feel like you will hear from them. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, the Capricorn kind of has you on a pedestal, but they're keeping that to themselves. They're actually watching you as well. They study you. They feel like you're very nurturing and caring, and like you embody the Empress energy. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius says they're still committed, but they also need a break. They need some distance. For some of you, they're actually just focusing on work more so than anything. But yeah, they're saying that like they need a break from something. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, the Pisces feels unseen. The Pisces feels like you like ignore them. It makes them feel very low. They're unhappy right now. Yeah, they just don't feel seen. All right. That is what I got for you guys today, Gemini. Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you need something more personalized, miatarot.com. Link is in the description box. Until next time, take care.